as a high-performing, high EQ having leader? Stay tuned. Well, hello there. My name is Lady Shanelle, and listen, I'm so excited and honored that you have taken this time to watch this video. Listen, if you are determined to make the next season of your life the best season yet, then this video is for you. So stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I am so excited because so many of you have reached out to me explaining the challenges that you are having, not only just in the workplace, maybe even in your business, but also in your co-parenting family, blended family life. And so I wanted to come on here and just share with you all 3 things that ensures that you are a high-performing, high-Q having leader. Listen up, y'all. Most of the time when I'm talking to clients, they are very capable, well-versed, healthy, emotionally healthy people. However, life was lifing with them, and somehow they misunderstood who they really are. My job as a coach is to help people perform at their optimal level and remind them of who they are, and remind them of what they are capable of, and remind them that they have it going on. So sometimes it's a challenge for me because they have been convinced otherwise, but guess what? I like the challenge. Let's get into these 3 areas that ensures that you are a high-performing leader. Now, this is for leaders, but listen, co-parents, blended family, mothers and fathers, you can listen into, because guess what? All 3 of these things that I'm going to share with you applies to you, okay? First thing that a high-performing, high EQ having leader does is they pursue solutions. They don't just sit around complaining about the problems. Sound like somebody you know? Okay, so people who have a high performance level, they understand that there are going to be problems in any situation, okay? The shipment didn't come in correctly, or the shipment went out wrong, or the money didn't quite come in the way that they thought it was going to come in, and what they budgeted for. Whatever the circumstances are, there's always a solution. Always a solution. So we can sit around for 8 hours and complain about the problem, or we can take that energy and pursue solutions. And so parents, co-parents, blended families, listen up here, because there's so much that we can complain about when it comes to life and the lifing part of life, right? However, I want to challenge you to expand your bandwidth and find the solution. Sometimes you may need help with that through a coach, maybe even a therapist, if you are starting to feel some emotional unhealth, where you are emotionally feeling that you're just not operating at the right, frequency. But most of the time, you just need a coach to help you to unlock all of those options that you have been avoiding just because you are so zeroed in on the problem. So high-performing leaders, high-performing individuals pursue solutions. Secondly, high-performing people pursue or are prepared to own their mistakes. Mistakes aren't bad, okay? Sometimes they do have bad consequences, or consequences that are unfavorable, but mistakes are simply lessons to let us know what not to do the next time. Let's be clear. Whenever you are pursuing excellence, there are going to be some mistakes along the way. And if we stop whenever we make a mistake, we would never get anywhere, okay? If Thomas Edison stopped when he made a mistake, I couldn't even record this video, okay? So we cannot stop when we run into mistakes. However, high-performing individuals are prepared to own their mistakes and see them as lessons. Thirdly, they protect their peace to perform at the optimal level. Okay, I'm going to park right here because this is where people get stuck, okay? Because sometimes we are spending so much time and energy trying to convince ourselves and people that we are good enough. We spend so much time and energy trying to fix situations to look good for other people instead of addressing the issue at hand and finding and pursuing the solution, right? So a person who is operating at a higher emotional level and a higher performance level are not going to waste all of this energy on unnecessary things. What they are going to do is protect their peace. They are going to protect their peace so that they can focus on performing at optimal levels. So let me give you an example of this. Two people who may have a disagreement, right? That disagreement can be to pursue a solution, right? To maybe not agree, but pursue a win-win opportunity, right? Or we can waste all of this energy arguing back and forth trying to figure out who's right. Well, a lot of times both of you are right. It's just you're right on two different areas. What a higher emotionally intelligent person is going to do is say, listen, I need to take a moment, because what I'm not going to do is spend another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes arguing with you. What I am going to do is I'm going to take a moment, and then I'm going to brainstorm what is going to be the win-win solution for both of us so that we can continue to remain in relationship and we can pursue peace. We can pursue the answers so that we get this issue resolved. Okay. The person is going to protect their peace. They're not going to stay in conflict, disturbing their peace longer than necessary. A lot of times people talk about, well, I'm going to match energy. Well, I generally tell clients is I'm going to pull the power plug. Match energy all you want to with people who are below you emotionally, or what you can say is I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to pull the plug on this, and I'm going to reset so that I can come back with a better plan, a better opportunity to present to you, or just a solution in general so that we can move forward and not stay where we are. Now listen, all of the things that I mentioned in this video, I know may be challenging for some of you, but I promise you, if you have made it this far in the video, you are operating at a high performance level and a higher emotional intelligence level. So oftentimes we stop ourselves because we feel like, well, that's a lot and I don't want to get into that. It's really not as hard as it sounds. Okay? All you have to do is not give up on yourself, pursue what's important, which means if I need help in this area, pursue the help that you need instead of saying, well, I don't want to invest in myself, or I don't want to spend the money, or I don't feel like I need that, and all these other excuses that we tell ourselves. This year, we are determined that we are going to be better going out of this year than what we came into this year. So, listen, this right here, this video right here is self-discovery. That's all it is for all of us. It is self-discovery. And I believe that, again, if you made it this far in the video, you clearly are seeking to be better. You are seeking to be challenged. And guess what? You are going to meet the challenge. All right? So there you go. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for today's video. Listen, I hope that somewhere throughout this video, something resonated with you. And if so, go ahead and comment down below so you can let me know how we can produce more content that is relevant to you. Also, while you're there, check out in the description box for some other services or maybe even some other videos that will assist you on this journey we call life. See you in the next video.